I really fucked up, man. I'm not gonna lie. I lost my job and I lost $500 in the span of 24 hours. Let me explain. So at my job, I did lifeguarding, right? And I was a lifeguard, just doing my normal thing, watching people, saving lives. But then 2 weeks ago, I did something that got me a warning. So I turned my back on the pool for a second and I got out to put one of the tubes away because it's like a theme park. So I put one of the tubes away and they gave me a warning for that, and then they had to retrain me in that area. So then they retrained me in it. And it was all good for these 2 weeks, it was all good. I was chilling, just doing my job. And then exactly 2 weeks later, I'm at another night shift because I did a night shift. That was where I got my first warning, was on a night shift. So I'm doing this night shift, right, just doing my normal thing, yada, 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 standing in the pool. Then all of a sudden, I get the call from the top, the top of the slide, that there's this kid coming down and this kid's gonna be scared. So they wanted me to check him when he came down. So I'm like, all right, cool, easy, I'll check him. So he comes down the slide, yada, yada, yada. He comes down, hits the bottom. I go help him up, and then I bring him over. So imagine he's in the pool. He's at the bottom of the slide in the pool, and it's up to about like waist height. It's about like 3 feet tall, I'd say, about 3 feet tall. So I go over to help him. I'll put the thing under him, the yellow thing. We have like a little yellow thing as lifeguards. So I put the yellow thing under him, and then I bring him to the shore. And he's really scared. He can't even stand up, even when we're in the shallow end. So I'm like, okay, are you okay? Do you need some help? Do you want me to hold your hand and go to the stairs with you? And he's like, yes, please, I'm really scared. He's like, yes. Like he needed the help, bro. He needed the help, that's what I'm saying. So I help him to the stairs, walking to the stairs. And then, we get to the stairs, and this is where I fuck up. I have my back to the pool while he's getting out the stairs. So he's getting out. And then his mom's there. She's like, oh, thank you so much. Was he scared? And I was like, yeah, he's all good, It's all good. And then his mom walks away with him, so they walk away. And I go back to my position, right? So I turn my back around, and I go back to my position. And that would have been fine. But then 30 minutes later, because we have radios, I radioed the person that was sending people up the side. I said, can I have a water bottle refill when you have a minute? Because my water bottle was empty and I'm thirsty. So I asked for a water bottle refill, and that was where I fucked up. Because what I did was I walked out of my station again and passed him the water bottle. I didn't get out of the water, but I walked out of my water station. And I walked out of my station and gave him the bottle. And yeah, that was bad. That was not procedure. So after that, I got a call from the boss on my radio, like 5 seconds after I did that. I got a call from my boss, and they're like, hey, don't do that. Just don't be dumb. Don't do that. And after that, I was like, okay, sorry. I won't do it again. I'm really sorry. I was apologizing. And from that moment, I was like, oh, fuck, I'm getting fired. Like, in the back of my mind, I was thinking, oh, fuck, I'm getting fired. But then the thing is, the rest of my shift went normally. And I was like, okay, maybe it's chill, maybe I'm going to be fine. Maybe I'm not getting fired. Then all of a sudden, the person, because we rotate positions every couple of half an hour. And there's a person that does the rotations, like their whole job is to do rotations. And they usually go home early. So I see this guy leave, and I'm like, okay, bye, later. But then 10 minutes later, he spins back around and he comes into my position and he's like, they want to talk to you. I'm like, oh, fuck. What do the managers want to talk to me about, bro? I'm definitely getting fired. Because this is the only time that it's happened in my shift. All the other times it happened after my shift, but now they're calling me in my shift to come out. So that's how I knew I was fucked. Because every other time I got a warning, it was like after my shift, it was calm, it was chill. But now it's like they're calling me on my shift, so I knew I was fucked. But yeah, pretty much I say to them, yeah, I'm done, bro. It's nice knowing you, just dap him up. I was like, yeah, it's nice knowing you, bro. It's been fun. And then, yeah, I walked back to the manager's room. They sit me down in the proper meeting room. They're like, look, you're getting fired. We can't keep doing this. You can't keep giving you warnings. You're getting fired. You're done. That's pretty much what they said. And I was like, oh, shit. Can you please explain to me what I did wrong? And they told me it's because I got out of the water and asked for not because I got out of the water, that was 2 weeks ago. It's because I helped the kid out of the water and because I asked for the water bottle refill. But the fucked up thing is that they only found out about me helping the kid out. They only checked that on the cameras after I asked for the water bottle refill. They literally went back on the cameras to check me. It's fucked, bro. It's targeting, bro. I swear, I felt so targeted. But it is my fault though for not following procedure, but hey. So yeah, if I didn't ask for that water bottle refill on the radio, they would have just been chill. I would have started the job. But that's just the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. I'm out of the job now. But what I don't get is why couldn't they have radioed me, because they heard me on the radio asking for the water bottle refill. Why couldn't they radio me before I walked over to do the water bottle refill? Why couldn't they do that? That's what I don't get. They could have been like, oh, stop, don't do the water bottle refill, stay in your position. But instead they waited until after to give me that warning. And that's just Like, I feel like they wanted me out of there, bro, because they did that. I just felt a bit targeted there, but I feel like they could have called me and been like, oh, don't do that, stay in your position, because I'm dumb, bro, I'm dumb, I forget stuff sometimes. And in that moment, it was late night, and I was forgetful, bro, forgetful. But that's on me, though, that's on me. But there's no one to blame but myself for me getting fired. That's on me, that's fully on me. Because when I first got this job, I wasn't locked in. Let me make it 100% clear, I was not locked in. I was literally the least locked in person there. But as the job went on and they gave me these warnings, I locked in. And it was like, I really tried my best. I was trying my best and I still got fired. That's what pissed me off. But fuck it, you know. There's more jobs out there. I just got to improve, take this as a learning lesson. And yeah, I'm out of the job now. Oh, and another thing is, you know how I was saying we do the rotation things where we rotate positions every 30 minutes? I asked the guy who was doing the rotation, because he was originally in front of me in the rotation. I asked to go in front of him because I was feeling tired. Because I didn't want to be at the pool watching people, because we rotate to all these rides and sometimes you have to be at the pool. So I was like, can I go in front of you in the rotation? Can I skip past you? He was like, yeah, bro, sure, I understand. But what I realised is if I didn't ask to do that, I wouldn't have been caught on the camera, I wouldn't be caught doing the wrong thing, and I wouldn't have been dumb enough to ask for the bottle refill. And I still would have had the job. So yeah, that's my fault, I fucked up. Just because I wanted to get ahead and just because I wanted to... No, just because I was tired, to be honest. But yeah, bro, I was the first person to get fired there. Well, the first person this year to get fired there, but still, like, I'm just disappointed in myself, I guess. I'm disappointed. That's all I have to say. But I'm disappointed in myself for getting fired, but gotta take it as a learning lesson. Damn, it's kind of crazy to think I'm not going to see any of the people there that I met while working there anymore, because they're all on the other side of the city to me. But that's crazy, bro. Like, I literally met all these people and I'm not going to know them. They just went back to strangers, bro. It's crazy. What else, though? What else? Oh. Anyway, let's go on to the $500 fine. Let's talk about that. How did I get a $500 fine? Well, I was driving with my phone and off like this, I was talking, I was like, hey, yeah. I was literally in the photo, I was smiling, I was like, on the phone. I was on the phone to someone, I don't know who, but just one of my friends probably. But yeah, I was on the phone with them and yeah, that happened. They got a photo of me, it's bad, I lacked really badly, and now $500 down the drain. And if it happens again, I'll lose my license, so that was nice. When I came home just from getting fired and opened that letter, that was nice. That was a nice surprise to come home to, I'll say that. But the fuck thing is, today's like December the 8th, I want to say it's around this, like December something. This photo was taken on 31st of October. So it took them a whole month, literally like a whole month, just to get me that letter, bro. What? So, it just pissed me off, bro. And now my last paycheck from this work is probably gonna have to go all towards this fine. So, that's great. So yeah, $500 down the drain, and I lost my job in one day. So, hey, I'm not too happy today, but I don't know why I don't know why I care so much, like, well, obviously it's bad, don't get me wrong. But like, when I was thinking about it last night, I didn't really care about losing the job that much, because I have a second job as a lifeguard, but not even that, it's just like, I don't know why. Maybe I just didn't like the job, maybe that's why I'm not sad about losing it. I don't know. It's just like, I get more time to do what I want now, but then I get less money, so. I don't know, bro. I feel like I'm having a midlife crisis at 18, bro. It's fucked. But yeah, I got more time for gym, more time for working on other stuff, more time for working on myself. Maybe I should care more, though. It's like, I feel like when you get fired, you should be mad at the people that fired you, but it's like, I genuinely don't care. Like, I'm not mad at them. I'm not pissed at them. I don't know. Like, I just don't care. I don't feel any, any animosity towards any of them. Like, any of the people in my work. I did what I did and then I got fired. That's how I feel, and I feel like I made some mistakes, sure. But I just got to learn from those mistakes and move on. But yeah, I am disappointed in myself for getting fired, but at the end of the day, bro, I just need to learn to lock in at work, to not fuck around at work, because at the start I fucked around at work and got the warnings, and then after I got those warnings, they were on my ass, bro. They were watching me, bro. They're monitoring me so bad. They had one eye on me at all times. But yeah, I got fired, guys. That's the story. I'm gonna just have to go back to being half unemployed, you know. I lost one of my jobs, I got one more, but hey, so I'm like half unemployed right now. Yeah, bro, that's about it. I got fired, I lost $500 in the same day. So not the best day, to be honest, but it's right, we're gonna get up. It's only better from here. Okay, that's gonna be it, man. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. All right, peace. Bye-bye.